Hey guys, it's Allie and I'm here today with a book review of We Were Liars by Lockhart. Huh? Liars? I'm lying because I don't have a mustache or glasses. Right, so on that note, We Were Liars is the story of a girl named Cadence who is a Sinclair, which is a very wealthy family of old wealth who live on the East Coast, and every summer they live on an island off the coast of Massachusetts. A very snazzy island, as shown here on the back of the cover. And there's something that happened a few summers ago of which Cadence is trying to figure out. That's all I'm gonna say about it. You should go in knowing the least amount of information you possibly can, because it's better that way. So this book was great. I loved it. It was shocking and thrilling and exciting and really interesting subject matter, some cool characters, an awesome cover in my opinion. I would definitely recommend this, and I gave it a 4 out of 5 stars on the star rating scale. So yeah, definitely go pick this up and then come on back and watch the second half of the video. Okay, now for the people who have read the book. So did you guys see that coming? Because, well, of course, as usual, I didn't. So I thought she did a great job of putting this together, because there were definitely some bells going off when she was writing all those emails and she wasn't getting responses, but then she came back to the island the next summer and they were there, so I just kind of, oh, whatever, you know, that's not anything. I was super convinced that Gat had done something to her. Okay, so the concept for this novel I thought was great, super fresh, exciting, definitely not unlike anything I've read as of late or ever, and I thought it was super riveting and surprising. And the thing about this book is once you start reading, you get so immersed in it, you just can't stop. It's just, even if you're only reading a few pages, you're drawn in and you're sucked into the story. The setting, I thought, definitely added to the mystery and the excitement of the story. One of the things I love about this, and anytime you read anything about, you know, high society or old wealth, is there's this really glittering facade, and then the interior is always more broken and screwed up than you would think it would be, because you look at these people and they're rich, they're wealthy, they have this private island, you know, everything seems to be perfect for them, but then, you know, you look on the inside and, you know, you have family struggles, so-and-so is trying to get money from so-and-so, some people are popping pills, you have a daughter who has depression, so things are definitely worse than what they seem. Starting the book off with the welcome to the beautiful Sinclair family, no one is criminal, no one is an addict, no one is a failure, was a great way to start the book. It gives this really eerie kind of like, oh, we're totally perfect, but then you're like, okay, well, you can't be that perfect, and it just set the mood perfectly for me. I thought a lot of times the characters came off as kind of distant shadows of people, but I think that was great and adds to, you know, the story. You know, they're not there anymore, and it also goes with this whole elusive high society wealth type. They're all like shadows of people. I think that really went with the eerie mood that the book was setting. But the characters also came across as pretty realistic. You know, you can see them struggling with their situation. Like, take Gat, for example. He's thrown into the wealth and the lifestyle of these people coming to this island for the first time and having to get along with everyone, and you can see him struggle with that. I mean, you can see him resent how people view him as an outsider, and you can also see him, you know, resent all this wealth that he's suddenly come across, and he's struggling with, you know, the wealth that everyone has in this society and how shallow they can be, and it's all materialism. And then you have Johnny, who actually loves his lifestyle and loves buying things and owning things and, you know, having that opulent wealth. I think that definitely added to the realism of the characters, because you have a big mix of people. You have people who are fighting against the wealth and people who are basking in it. I think that the writing had a good balance and a nice flow, and it was definitely some pretty good writing for the young adult genre. However, sometimes I felt that the metaphors that were used were somewhat melodramatic, like when she's talking about how her father left and he pulls out the gun and shoots her, And then it took me a second to realize that he didn't literally shoot her. Sometimes it just came across a tad melodramatic. So the twist in the end, yep, I definitely didn't see that coming, but I think it worked great and it definitely shocked me. I remember reading that, I was like, what? When I first read the thing about the dog dying, that just got me. That made me more sad almost than, you know, the rest of the liars dying. Personally, I think that she was hallucinating all the liars for Summer 17. What do you guys think? Do you think she was hallucinating? Do you think they were really there or they were ghosts? I think they were hallucinations because I think she's definitely having, you know, some post-traumatic stress disorder after this fire, and part of her way of compensating, I guess, is that she's seeing, you know, these liars, and she has to see them until she can come to terms and accept, you know, what has happened, and then the hallucinations go away. But I am excited to hear your guys' thoughts down in the comments. One thing that I'm pretty sure everyone feels the same way about is the plan for the fire. Why would you have someone on every single floor starting the fire? You're a little drunk, but I mean, you're obviously you're gonna die. The people in the floors above, I mean, it's not necessary. You could literally just light the couch on fire, walk out, you're done. That's all you need to do. Okay, well, those were all my thoughts on the book for the most part. I would love to hear what you guys have to say. I had a lot of fun with it, and I'm sure there's plenty more to say, so feel free to start some discussion down in the comments. As always, I love to hear your thoughts. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep on reading. Bye!